Take a look at Shinsuke Nakamura like you've never seen him before.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Kyoto, Japan. Weighing in at 220 pounds, Shinsuke Nakamura!
I didn't really think Nakamura could get any more.
Before, now his in-ring ferocity is totally unchecked.
Shinsuke truly wants to devastate his competition. He wants the world to see that no one is on his level.
There's always a risk of getting seriously hurt in the ring, but with
And his opponent from London, England, weighing in at 2...
Oh man, I know this competitor has a lot on their mind heading into this match.
it looks like Shinsuke Nakamura's game face is on tonight.
And with one single blow from Nakamura, your lights can instantly go out. That is how impactful and powerful his strikes are. Consider yourself lucky if Shinsuke doesn't take your head clean off.
That's no overstatement, especially considering how ruthless Nakamura is in battle.
But he's squaring off against a guy who himself has had a tremendous amount of momentum behind him going into this match.
A counter, answered by another counter.
Right knee left. Perfect kick.
He's positioning himself, closing in.
Boom! If at first you don't succeed. Finds the answer for Nakamura. The moonsault connects.
Look at him. He's lost, man. No idea he's about to get got.
Looks like he's coming back in.
Inside cradle applied, shoulders down.
And only a 1 count.
Only getting the 1 count there.
Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming.
What's coming here? Submission move being applied.
Sleeper holds in. Finding the hold might only cost him more here.
Needs to free himself from the sleeper. He needs to break this submission. Fighting with everything he has.
Nakamura's globe-trotting experience being put to the test here.
He's just got to work through it. Can't stop slowing down now.
Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here? Face first off the apron.
After that attack on the apron, there is no way we're seeing them leave this arena without medical assistance. Referee is nearing the end of the count. Better get back in the ring. Taking flight. All the way to the outside.
What a crushing impact on the outside. Kids, do not try that at home.
Wheelbarrow into a wheelbarrow neck breaker.
Action emotion spilling toward us. This is probably a good time to take our things and go. He's gearing up for something.
Doomsday Saito.
Shinsuke Nakamura needs to figure out a solution.
Shinsuke needs to reassert himself back into this match. And look at this fight back, refusing to be dragged around any longer.
And it's Shinsuke Nakamura able to pick up the victory. Here's another quick look at some of the highlights.
Here is your winner, Shinsuke Nakamura!
A big loss after that countout.
This match ending by countout is not satisfying to the WWE Universe. I think they may demand a rematch.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 145 pounds, the Spider-Man, Peter Parker!
I can't watch this entrance. I heard this one backstage talking up their own work non-stop. Well, why don't they get in the ring and prove it, huh?
That's what they're doing right now, Corey.
Gentlemen, you are dealing with a true X Factor.
And his opponent from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 212 pounds, X-Pac!
Possibly the true X Factor of DX.
You never quite know what X-Pac is going to do in...
X-Pac set for action here.
You know, X-Pac could rub people the wrong way sometimes, but I think that's just his type of mind games, irritating you before the bell even rings.
Yeah, and it's proven to be effective for X-Pac. Getting under your skin creates openings that X-Pac will more than happily capitalize on.
He's taking on a guy that's looking to put him in his place here tonight. This guy's been saying all week how he's going to prove a point in this match tonight.
Gotta hurt.
Trying to take away that grip, that range of motion on that end. Uh-oh, all tied up in the ropes.
Super kick.
Nowhere to go but down.
And X-Pac gets roughed up there.
No need to raise alarm, though. He's got plenty left.
From above!
Look out! Diving arm drag!
I like yours better, Cole.
Immense pressure being kept on X-Pac.
Tough spot for X-Pac. Oh, that can displace an entire arm. Bang!
Uh-oh. Launched into
A frog splash.
Followed up with the pin attempt.
2 count. And still hanging on.
the end was in sight.
Stomped into the ground.
And X-Pac having to contend with some impactful offense there.
And as the damage accumulates, you really need to stop.
Now, I don't think this is going to be a friendly visit.
Come on. Not like this. We don't need this.
Well, where are they?
What was that all about? Bulldog plants him.
X-Pac, X-Factor!
Will X-Pac make it pay off?
And the cover. Uses the rope to break the pin attempt.
Managing to evade a precarious position there. X-Pac gets flung to the outside. I don't know who's more fired up, him or the crowd.
Letting him get to a standing base, moments away from having an exact.
Go up top. Oh, here we go.
All the way down to the floor.
Tried to get cute and just crashed and burned for it.
And now X-Pac is going to bring the fight back inside the ring.
And X-Pac clearly ready for a fight here.
Clubbing blow.
Ooh, what a kick. These two are clearly fired up, going blow for blow.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
No quick things to. Not at all. Bang.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
Bang. Oh. Somehow still standing. Somehow still punching away. Oof.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is...
There's no need for finesse when flying fists will do just that.
Oh my, that'll rock you.
A razor sharp.
Going for the pin, for the win. He's got the victory. Now's a good time to look at some of the highlights from that last matchup.
Here is your winner, the Spider-Man, Peter Parker!
And you can't ignore just how much the previous distraction shifted the tide of this match. Tried to stay vigilant the whole time, but it proved too much in the end.
You can make all the excuses you want, but that's not what's gonna get you in the record books. All that's gonna say is who won and who lost. Remember that.
Adding another classic encounter with John Cena is always the right call, and answering that U.S. Open challenge is something I know I would have done if I was.
And this one should be a classic for the ages. Truly a dream match in every sense of the word. On the biggest stage in all of sports entertainment, WrestleMania.
Dream match is honestly just scratching the surface of how big this match is. There's been a professional rivalry between these two men spanning multiple promotions and continents. But tonight, it all finally comes to a head with the biggest spotlight imaginable.
We know Punk can handle the pressure, but can Styles?
I've been very fortunate to have faced off with both of these men earlier in their careers. I've spent time with each of them outside of the ring, and I can tell you that they both have a chip on their shoulder tonight. They're excited to be competing against one another for sure, but both men believe they should be in the main event of this show every year.
Given the immense in-ring talent, I can fully believe it, and I fully expect both men to earn a main event spot at some point in the future. But right now, CM Punk and AJ Styles will have to settle for stealing the show this year.
Huge kick connects.
From the middle rope, breathtaking Hurricane Rana.
Styles and Punk have obviously competed against each other outside of WWE. How's that past experience and familiarity going to come in to play here tonight?
Outside of WWE, AJ Styles may have a winning record over CM Punk, but here in the big leagues, Punk's the one with the experience and the high-profile wins. Punk's coming into WrestleMania a seasoned pro at this point, while Styles is currently experiencing the biggest match of his career on the biggest stage. Nerves might just set in for Styles, and if they do, Punk's going to capitalize.
Uh-oh! What a crossbody!
A roll of the dice, and it pays off in full.
Prang armbar! Triangles in! Not sure what he's thinking, letting go here. And here we go! Locked in! It's locked in! He makes the choice to abandon the hold.
Laser sharp chop there.
Bringing the fight closer and closer to our announce desk.
Let's just hope they don't bring it onto our announce desk.
Bam! Well-placed calf kick. AJ Styles has had a dream run in WWE thus far, but now he's facing reality, courtesy of CM Punk.
He needs to get in the ring before the count runs out. Incoming!
Oh, compressing them with a splash.
Oh, man!
CM Punk has long considered himself an outcast. Most folks would have pegged him as a long shot to succeed in WWE. But once he arrived, he was never expected to be the main event competitor he is today.
You could say much the same about AJ Styles, Corey. Remember, the first time the world got to see AJ...
Perched up top. A diving knee drop. Counter. Saw it coming.
The springboard attack fails to land.
And Styles is taking a lot of offense now.
Yes, CM Punk's making clear that the time for pleasantries is over. And Styles finding out that. Now a takedown into a small package, tightly hooked.
Punk powers out, still going strong.
How on earth did that happen?
Backbreaker, face first, lethal combination.
Great response to AJ there.